I love having fresh flowers in my house. I love arrangements, and sometimes I treat myself to going to my local nursery and having them arrange something for me, but it can be so expensive. Peggy, every time I go to your house, you have beautiful arrangements, and I'm thinking your flower budget must be huge.
Right. No, the gig is up. The gig is up. You know how I do it?
How?
Grocery store flowers.
Really? Because
Yes.
whenever I buy grocery store flowers, it's like rainbow gone bad.
Right, right. Oftentimes you just need to do a little bit of work. So don't be afraid to buy grocery store flowers. It's what you do when you take them home that matters. So I know you had asked me about this and I wanted to show you how I do it. So
Yes.
I went to the grocery store this morning and I was like, oh no, look what they have. And it's not what I would have picked, but that's the challenge. We can do it. I'll show you how to do it.
How much do you typically spend on one arrangement in your house?
I would say at least $20 max.
For a if you go to the
Yep,
grocery store.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what
I
like to
am
do.
interested.
All right.
Sign me
Take a
up.
look at this little.
Okay, I'm gonna tear this
You know, and my mom would love this. Like a lot of people like this. You know, pink and white. It's super cute. But stick it in here and let's see what it looks like in a tall vase the way that they present it.
Voila.
That's not that great.
No, it really isn't.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut them down.
Cut them down.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take these rubber bands off.
This over here. So let's take a look at receptacles. You know, I just grab stuff in my house. This is lovely and modern, right? And you do a bunch down the middle of a table. Or these are from garage sales and my great aunt and, you know.
Okay, so how do I decide what's going where, how to cut these down, and what I'm doing with them?
What I like to do is group things kind of by coloration. So I immediately would take the white out and put pinks together and cut them way down low so they're going to fit.
Even like, what about, there's a few different kinds of flowers here. Am I
Colors.
separating that out?
Put
Just
all-
colors.
yeah, put 'em all
colors. So this
together.
is light,
Yep.
dark, light, white.
Yep, and we may even put the pinks together. Not sure yet. Let's see how it comes about. So we're going to want it maybe up that high, so that'll show you how low to cut it.
So I'm gonna cut a little sample or a sort of a measuring based on that, okay?
We can cut the rest and let's pop them in and see how that looks.
All right, and all pink, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, let's do all pink. And I cut a few ahead of time.
Okay, now.
It's kind of relaxing though to cut flowers too. So I mean, you can go whatever time you have.
And I like how full this looks. I do like it when I do get a bouquet to cut it down really low because for one reason, it looks so full. We're not done with this yet, so it needs work, but it looks so full. But for another reason, then when I'm trying to talk to somebody across the table, I can actually see them and
Yep.
have a conversation with them.
Don't have to talk over a big. Yeah.
And do you like to keep the same kinds of flowers together, or does that not
I think when you're working with grocery store flowers, just the idea of sticking with colors the same is just so easy, and it kind of all blends together, and it makes those carnations look amazing, and it showcases the roses, and
This is shaping up nicely. What do you think of this so far?
it looks very pretty. Looks
Okay.
good. Want to make another one?
Yeah, I think we could. Now, I love, okay, so you've got some white flowers
I
there.
got some whites, and you've got some whites over there. We can show a different kind of arrangement here, and I'm going to tell you another tip. Have you ever put any fruit in with your flowers before?
I have not.
So inexpensive. Think about it. How much is a little bag of little apples, right?
Usually about $3.99 at the grocery store.
So you can buy them in green and red and different colors, and all you need is some skewers.
So wooden skewers.
Wooden
and
skewers.
These also are something I typically have around my house.
Again, we're cutting it down so it's low.
Okay.
Do you want to pick one and stick it on there?
Sure. I'm gonna go with green. Now, which way do I do it? Do I start at the bottom or the top?
I would start at the bottom
Okay.
because you want the tops to be in there. And we can cut them however low you want them.
So how many apples would we put in?
I kind of like odd numbers.
I do too.
3, 5. Yep, I
Let's
think
do
3 would be
that.
good there. Maybe you want to grab some more white.
And yes.
Oh, and I brought some of those berries that you told me that you liked
I
for a
love
little
berries.
accent. I think some of the berries would be really good in this one.
I agree because I think this would be just a little pop of color within, oh yeah. That is beautiful, and I am pretty much guaranteeing I would probably pay $60 to $70 for this at my local
And you could do a whole bunch of those.
This would go with any decor,
That's
the
right.
white with
That's
the
sort of
green.
neutral.
Okay? I'm looking at this
Okay.
over here.
Yep.
And this seems a little unwieldy to me because, first of all, it's big. The colors are really rich.
Yep.
I wouldn't know exactly what to do with this. Yet I'm attracted to the colors. I think they're very pretty, but
Something very different from these.
Yes,
And
how
I
do I-
already cut them down low.
Okay.
And when I saw the groupings of the pinks and the whites, we pulled those together. I saw these and I thought these would go together. We could cut them down and put them in little groupings by color.
yes.
Right?
So again, spreading
really
these
pretty.
containers around. I just want to try this, and then I can take it out. I can take it out. Well, we've made kind of a mess here. But we have created some really great things. This is another example we created that, again, you could do like 3 of these, or this could be just tucked in another area of the house.
Yep.
We made this pink guy earlier, and it is so beautiful. This would
very
be
lush.
so pretty in a guest room or
Or bring to someone for
Or
a
to-
gift, or I just had a baby girl.
Oh,
or
you-
I don't know.
give flowers away.
I could.
We've used some pretty basic containers here. Everyone would say, oh, duh, use
Yeah,
vases. But
yeah.
you use so many fun containers I might not think of.
Yeah, tins are awesome. This is like a really fun one. And all you do is you take the top off and you stick a round, shorter than this, vase inside it. So you have a vase
Okay.
inside an item.
Well, I could even put, I don't know if this
Sure,
can fit, but yeah, just put that.
And then
right
I've done sunflowers in this. I mean, you could just all sorts of tins.
Hydrangeas would be pretty.
Fabulous.
And that's one thing I would think of using this maybe, but I would not think of putting the container inside.
yeah,
Yes, so
yeah.
that will be very helpful.
It opens up a whole new world.
I love it. I love the use. So think outside the box. Think outside the vase.
Yeah.
Really, right?
Yeah.
This has been really fun, and I think I'm ready to do some flower arranging.
Hit the grocery store.
Hit the grocery store. Thanks, Peggy.
You're welcome.